Hello, welcome back. How long has it been, Lilian? For those who don't recognize me or Lilian, hi, we're not strangers, okay? We did this show before, okay? We are back. And why are
Yes,
we
we're
back?
back.
Yeah, I know, right? Life took a turn. And then what happened, Lilian? Introduce yourself, darling.
Yeah, I think first of all, welcome back to Voices of Courage Asia channel. This is the Transform with Courage series. Yes, we took a break. Yeah, in fact, we took a long break, and we are very happy to be back on the show and the lunchtime chat. I really miss it so much. And yeah, every Thursday, 12:30. So this is going back to our lunchtime chat. Yeah, what we're going to be talking about today, Anita?
Yeah. What do we want to talk about today?
Mm.
Sorry, I'm trying to share. So go to our, yeah, we are all
Yeah,
trying to
let's
share.
share. Let's share.
Let's share all this. Yeah, and share now. Okay, and we're gonna. I'm just gonna keep sharing. Okay, what is
Mm.
our topic again? Again, it is the Transform with Courage lunchtime series, Voices of Courage Asia. Again, we're gonna take your time today during lunchtime to give you nuggets, on our personal experience. Okay, on our personal experience, on our personal stories. And today, the topic is you are made for more.
Yes,
Now,
you
how
are made for more. Mm.
okay, easy said than done, right? If you have casual talks to our girlfriends or our friends or our colleagues, yeah, made for more, we're so positive. Let me give you a scenario. You see, I'm wearing blue and yellow. Anybody knows nowadays the blue and yellow is very significant. Okay, with I mean, I don't want to talk about, I want to talk about something positive, and I want to talk about the Ukraine war. How can Ukraine war be positive? Yes, it can be positive. It can be positive. Okay, the Ukraine war now. If you have been living in coconut shell, it means you don't know about it. Okay, for the rest of us, we are aware of what's happening now. When we talk to your mate for more as children, let's bring ourselves to the Ukraine children. Okay,
Mm.
I'm sure before nobody saw this war coming. I'm
Mm.
sure that, just like, 2 months ago, parents, mothers, mostly mothers are walking their kids to school, their little ones to school. And I'm sure there were conversations saying that, oh, when I grow up, right, I'm going to be a princess. Or when I grow up, I'm going to be an astronaut, and parents were buying into it. I'm a mother, Lilian is a mother, our daughters, okay, except one of my daughters wanted to be a clown. So my Viksha wanted to be a clown. I don't know why. Okay, and the other one wanted to be an NTUC cashier because you think all the money comes to her. But as parents, you knew that these were dreams and you knew our kids were made for more, right? I mean, my daughter would be much better than being a clown or much better. I think she can own NTUC instead of just being a cashier. Now, when the Ukraine war started,
Mm.
do you think parents and children, I mean mothers and child, were separated from their husband? Facts, because
Mm.
men at certain age had to stay back, to fight the war. Now,
Mm.
fact is, families are separated. School has
Yep.
stopped for most of the
Mm-hmm.
kids because they're either in refugee camps or there's actually no physical school. Now,
Mm.
do you think mothers nowadays, I'm just trying to sit down and analyze, if I was in that situation and my kids were young, do I still have that dream that my children or even me, I am made for more? I'm made for more than this war zone. I'm made for more than this, you know, invasion. I'm made for
Mm.
more being separated from my husband. I'm being made for more being separated from my daily routine of waking up peacefully to the sound of birds, having hot breakfast, having the routine of going to school or going to work. I'm made for more. Now, I want to bring our audience here today back to our reality here in Singapore or anywhere around the world you're listening. Now,
Mm.
we have a war zone. We are in a war zone. It's all here
Yes, the battlefield
of the
is in the
mind.
mind.
So we are daily in a war zone. Yes, we are very fortunate. We don't have a physical war zone, what our friends, our brothers and sisters in the Ukraine are having. But we are in the war zone. And when you are in the war zone, I want to ask you, Lilian, also, and our viewers out there, do you stop believing that you're made for more? And you just absorb into your war zone and you're defeated and you lose all sense of purpose and hope and dreams? Something to think about. Lilian.
Yeah, I think that question alone is like, let it sink in. Yeah, are we made for more? And when in the midst of a war zone, yeah, I like what you said, because we are all living in different cultures, right? Different environments. So we will not be able to fully understand what the women in Ukraine are actually feeling and thinking. The fear, the anxieties, the fears that and the struggles that are going through. We will never be able to understand unless you have personally been there and you have gone through physical war like that. Yeah. So, but to our audience out here who are living in an urban city where we are living in a peaceful world, right? We are living in peace here in Singapore, and in many parts of the world we do have peace. But like what Anita mentioned, the war zone is up here, right? And what are we fighting? What are the issues that you are battling with, right? Is it in the area of your health? Is it in the area of your relationship? Is it in the area of finances, right? Or even is it in the area of your own personal identity crisis? There are so many areas that people out there are having an internal war. So these are some of the presented to our audience out there. Regardless of whatever war or battle that you are battling with within your mind, know that there is a way out. And yes, to answer your question, I am still made for more, in spite of whatever battlefields, whatever battle, whatever war that I'm going through up here. I'm still made for more, right?
Yes.
And it's just a matter of your choice, a matter of choice that we take and we make. Yeah. Of course, identifying what that war zone in the first place is the most crucial. If you don't even know what war are you warring, battling at and battling with, then that's why first thing first is having that awareness, right?
Yeah.
Back
So
to you, Anita.
it's true. The awareness is one thing. Having the awareness, how do you get the awareness again, Lilian? First of all, I feel to get for me personally is two things. One is you have to be honest. That hey,
Yes.
you got to be honest and don't. I mean, as women, right? We are perfect. We actually created to multitask. As women, we are just genetically, hormonally, whatever lila, created. We can multitask so well. That's why we can be a mother, we can be a wife, and we can do our own 9 to 5 corporate job. We can do it perfectly. It's something that is gifted to us. But again, with that strength is a double-edged sword. Because we can multitask, we can also multitask our emotion. Meaning that we push our emotion that we don't want to face and then concentrate on the other things. So I think first thing is honesty. Honesty, you have to be honest and go, okay, we have to be honest that we have an issue. We have something and we have to address it. And secondly, for me, is to gain clarity. Because sometimes we have a lot of things that's going on in our mind. There's a whole battlefield out there, right? How many thoughts per second do we have as human beings? Lilian, you did an NLP. Refresh your course. Come on. Hurry up. Come on, Lilian. You put a lot of money to be trained as an NLP. Come on. Don't waste money now. I'll put lotion, okay? While I wait for you to think.
Put me on the test, on the spot.
Exactly. Come on. Lilian is a good coach. Just needs to be nudged once in a while. Come on. Well, I put lotion.
Lotion? What lotion are you putting?
or
What?
something we got from the third anniversary. See, those who didn't come for our third anniversary, we got Puja illusion. Your loss.
Right, right. Yeah. So I mean, like what Anita has mentioned, we are constantly, what you call that, um, handling. We are constantly handling thoughts, right? Billions of thoughts, per minute byte, right? Per second. So, how are we filtering those thoughts? What are we doing with those thoughts? And what are those thoughts doing in our head? They're forming what? They're forming perceptions, right? They're forming perceptions based on the past experiences that we have gone through, and the beliefs that we have built up over the years, as children. That's why, going back to childhood, right? As children and as mothers who nurture our children, we want to be very careful of what are we sowing into the minds of our children,
Yeah,
because those thoughts that we plant and sow into their mind will develop into a belief system.
yeah,
And with that belief system, they are some of the factors that will contribute to the perception that we will develop.
yep,
So yeah, it is very, very important that we want to take note of what are the thoughts that we are sowing into the mind of our children. And not forgetting, just now we mentioned the mind is the battlefield. So we want to be sowing healthy, empowering thoughts and seeds right into their mind. Yeah, instead of negative thoughts. Yeah.
yeah. And okay, we always talk about children, even ourselves. Come on, you
Mm,
cannot be a healthy woman. You cannot have a healthy child if the mother is not healthy, even from conception. If you
mm,
go during, I mean, we all know that, right? Some of us have had the luxury of going through labor pains more than once. Okay, so we all know a healthy fetus or a healthy baby starts from the point of conception. Same thing with our mind. I mean, I don't know why sometimes as women we neglect feeding our mind the battlefield. I mean, we have spoken so many times in this channel. Feed it right. We're not really talking about nutrition. We're talking about things that are non-nutrition, meaning that not physical food. Good. I mean, what are you scrolling? What are you
mm,
scrolling on your phone? What are you watching? What are you? Who are the people you're talking to that you are
mm,
allowing to tell you that you are not made for more? That or you unconsciously stop you. We have Nicole here. Hi, Nicole. We have Nicole. We spent time with Nicole. I had the honor of spending time with Nicole for 2 weeks in a row. Okay, last week and this week again. I'm going to say something about Nicole, which I want people to know. Nicole is one woman who's very aware. I like what she said. Oh, this monkey mind. I got a monkey mind. I got a monkey mind. I love that because it is the truth. Because it is her. How do you say her personality? But at the same line, she will say things like, "I've got to be so aware because I've got a monkey mind. I better make sure it doesn't sabotage me."
mm,
You get what I mean? So
mm,
again, if you talk to someone like Nicole and you sit with her, I love her openness. Like we met on Tuesday. I love her openness. We were in a meeting, and the meeting was very much skewed towards a particular topic. And Nicole may not be, how do you say, uh, you know, may not be part of the topic or aware much of be much aware of the topic, but she was very generous to sit down and later on even give her feedback. For me, it
mm,
speaks a lot about Nicole, her mindset, how she is willing to sit in a community and environment because she knows she's going to get nuggets that's going to build her mind, build her belief system, because she knows it's going to make for more. And you can see her talking, how she talked, and how her response rate was, oh yeah, I got a lot of nuggets, then I can use this for my business. Then I can
mm,
use this for my life. So again,
mm,
I know we keep talking about, the mind because we cannot see the mind. We can see our hands, we can see our eyes, we can see our feet, we can see our fats, but we cannot see our mind. But that doesn't mean the mind is not working. Do you know when because lol type 7 loves to learn. Lol. What do you say? Because what do you say? Type 7 love to have fun learning. Okay. So again, what I'm trying to say here is that we just because we don't see it, that doesn't mean it's not there. When does doctor
mm.
claim? When the doctor pull out the plug, confirm someone is dead? When the person is officially pronounced brain dead. Is there a reason why? Why not heart date? Okay, this one you got to take it to the between the neurologist and the cardiologist. Both them think they're demigods, but the doctor will pull out the cardiologist say no, it is us. When the heart stops, the patients die, and the neurologist said no, when the brain dies, the patient dies. So again, if the patient
We leave that battle of that opinion to
to
the, the
again,
medical.
what I'm trying to say here is that your brain is important, your mind is important, and I cannot emphasize enough, because you handle here, when you feed this right, when you feed the brain right, then you know you're made for more, because nothing's going to stop you, because you've handled the battle.
Yeah. And I want to add on to what you mentioned just now. You highlighted, for those who are just tuning in right now, basically what we have just chatted a little bit was, having that awareness, because first thing first, whichever battlefield you are in, whatever battle you are fighting, internally, the battlefield is here up in the mind. And we mentioned that awareness empowers you with a choice to make a decision first, right? And Anita mentioned that number one, also you want to be honest with yourself, being honest with yourself, and what are the issues that is bring up to your awareness, and address those issues honestly. Be brutally honest with yourself. And adding on to what you said, the mind, the emotions, and whatever we are thinking and feeling, they are non-tangible, they are unseen, in the unseen part, right? But whatever that is printed out, like the printer, whatever you print out is what you can see. And the behaviors and all the actions are things that we can see.
Yeah.
Right. And they are a printout of what you are thinking and how you are feeling. Yeah. So, which is why, at Class Living, we are so passionate. We are so passionate about working with our clients in the area of their mindset breakthrough, right? And building up strong and resilience in their emotions. Because we understand that that behavior is driven by what is going on in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, again, when you are having a healthy mindset and realizing that you are made for more, then the circumstances or the people that their behaviors, whatever they are doing to you, right, will not affect you that much, because you know that you are made for more, and you have the solutions to handle, because you are the solutions to handle the situation that's throwing at you. Life can throw you many, many curveballs. You can throw as many balls as they want. Yeah. But you're able to handle those solutions. And I love what Nicole say also. Yeah, yes, type 7 loves to learn, and they learn it in a very fun way. They will always make it so fun in the process of learning. And having a growth mindset, like Nicole, to be constantly growing and learning about new strategies and new practical ways and tools that you can apply in your life to overcome those challenges. Yeah.
So it is a journey, okay? It is a journey, but again, any journey starts with the first step. Okay, any journey starts with the first step, and we just want to encourage you. I mean, even though we started the analogy of the Ukraine war and the children and the, but again, there is you got to know. Let's say you take the whole body, right? Where is the brain? Is the mind is right on top, right? I like to actually acknowledge, what do you think the people in Ukraine, the mothers and the children and the fathers, the men, are still so resilient and still protecting their nation and their country? It's because their leader is constantly encouraging them. He never left. He is still where he is. And he's still very focused. And he has that mindset of still being resilient, still being focused, still being hopeful, and still seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, seeking help. Same thing with us also here. Bring it back here. That we need to have that, like Lilian said, the growth mindset. Keep telling yourself you're made for more. Unless you have achieved your goal standard and you feel that I have achieved everything in life, please give me a call, because I want to be your best friend. Honestly, I'm not being sarcastic. Seriously, I would love to meet men and women who have said they have achieved everything, because I would really, really love to learn from you. But again, constantly be a leader of your mind. Constantly be take charge. You know, there's so many people and resources out there. And again, at Class Living, we have a Transform with Courage Bootcamp that is
Yep.
coming up. And we are going to KL. Why are we going to KL? It's not because I love KL. Because there is a hunger. There is a hunger there. There is a hunger among women. We've shared with a group of women that we are collaborating with, and they love what we are doing, and they agree there has to be a mindset change. Unless there's a shift up here, nothing else will shift.
Yeah.
Not you, not your sphere of influence. And
Mm.
then you're going to say, why? Then you're going to make noise and say, am I really made for more? Maybe I just sit down in this mud and wallow in depression. Choice.
Yeah. Thanks for actually bringing up, the issue about, that the analogy in the war in Ukraine. It really helps to reflect in our journey of reflection. Yeah, because we are living in such a peaceful environment here, right? In comparison to what's
Yeah,
happening
of course.
in Ukraine. Yeah. So for those of you who, you are sick and tired, you're sick and tired of like being stuck in this pattern of self-sabotaging behaviors and not achieving your results, always being going in the cycle of living in debt, you are like crying out for a financial breakthrough, or a relationship that is constantly ending with arguments and fights and confront and fights. So for those, you are really sick and tired, you want to change, you want to break through, then the boot camp is for you, because the boot camp is not for everyone, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's not for everyone. So unless you want the change and you are ready to put in your 100% commitment to create the change that you want to see for your life, then the boot camp is for you. Because we are going deep. We are going into your mindset, right? We are going to look into your emotions.
Yes.
And we're going to, x-ray. You are going to take an x-ray of your behaviors.
Yeah.
And you got to be like what Anita mentioned. First thing first, be honest with yourself. Brutally honest with yourself.
Yeah.
And if that's you want to be brutally honest with yourself. You want to know why are you in this pattern, vicious cycle and self-sabotaging patterns. You want that 100% commitment and change. Then check us out. Check out the link, classliving.com.sg/transform with courage bootcamp TWCB 2022. Right. And yes, and stepping out of that comfort zone, it is crossing over the border, right? It's going to happen in KL. So that's and it's in August. So you have plenty of time to make arrangement, and organize your schedule.
Yeah, we will take care of your sleep and your food and your mind. The rest you have to take care of yourself. Okay? So, if you're second guessing, then I will advise you to stop guessing and make that investment. It's a small investment for a lifetime of change. Investment for a lifetime of change. And why you can trust this boot camp? Because we got speakers, we got trainers who have invested hundreds and thousands of dollars, combined, into personal development, and they know what they're doing. And we have done this boot camp before. Okay, like Nicole said, invest in yourself. You know how much money? I don't want to say combine Nicole and Lilian together. These are like five figures they're paid in just one event.
Six figures. Yeah, we have.
Yes.
I'm open to share that. I have personally invested more than hundreds of over $1,000 in my own personal development. So that is because I know I'm made for more. And I want to invest in myself. If you don't invest in yourself, who would? Who would? Yeah. Right. And this is my life. And I want to make sure that I live a healthy and empowering life that will leave a legacy. So, of course, like I mentioned, it is not for everyone. You must want to be committed. Then you want to take the action, and then you will see the change.
Okay. What's the next announcement?
Right. The next announcement is we're going to, this is a community, class living is not just an empowering platform, a social enterprise that, focus on empowering women. We build communities as well. And upcoming on this Saturday on the
Uh,
14th of May, we have the Walk With Us. Yeah, Walk
yeah,
With
give two
Us.
thumbs up. Okay, this Saturday on the 14th of May, 7:45. If you're at Yishun MRT, there'll be a group of ladies. If not, they're gonna start walking from Mandai all the way to what's that place?
Spruce,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Spruce,
Spruce,
Spruce.
which is at, is it Hive 2? Okay, which is at Hill 2. So it's about 2 hours, 3 hours walk. I'm not joining y'all. Not in protest, but secretly gloating. I go ahead, ladies. Okay, it's a community. Again, class living is about body, mind, and soul. Okay, so we take care of the mind now. Today, now we're talking, but also please take care of your body. So it's a great group of community of women who's going to go, and then they're going to end it at Spruce, which is actually a brilliant place. If you've ever had their nachos, it is perfect. Okay, so it is perfect. So go and join, meet other like-minded women. As I remember, we had mentioned earlier, what are you feeding? Okay, you need to feed with the right kind of ladies, and these are amazing group of ladies that love to walk and look great. So that's why I'm not joining. Okay. No,
Right.
not that. It's just
Joke aside, it's important, right? Overall well-being. So
yeah,
besides the mind, besides the emotion, we also want to take care of the body that we are living in,
yeah,
right? This body is the container, so we want to make sure that it is well kept and in
yes,
fit and good condition as well. But
excellent.
more importantly, the Walk With Us also, we want to advocate the connections between the women in the community, right? That also you don't want to journey alone, right?
Yes,
In life, you don't want to journey alone. You want to have buddies, right? Where we can support each other. So in this community, we are always looking for ways to cheer each other up, right? And build each other up. And therefore, this is just one of the many, many campaigns that we have, many, many events that we have.
yeah.
So join us, right? You
Bring a
can
friend.
check out. Yes, bring a friend, bring a buddy along,
Just
and
like
you'll
Liverpool say,
see.
you never walk alone. Okay? So do a Liverpool if you support Liverpool, okay? So bring a buddy, bring a friend, okay? And then walk together and then have a great time with women who are positive and who really cares. Yeah? No, and there's no charge. That's the best part. The only thing that
Yeah,
the only
this is
thing you'll be
totally
paying
free.
forward is sweat, I think. I mean good night's
Yeah, you
sleep.
pay for your own bus ride or
Yeah,
MRT ride or Grab
all of it.
ride or
Yeah. If
whatever transport.
you
Yeah.
take a grab, that's your cost. Okay. So next announcement, what do we have?
I think, and of course, at the end of the month, we have our monthly empowerment meeting, right? Which we have none other than Miss Anita Kaur. She will be one of the speaker who will be sharing her story of courage. Now, you don't want to miss her story, because, yeah, she
Yeah.
has went through many, many challenges, and there's so much you can learn from her. So you don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
And we also have Miss Arti Sharma. She will also be sharing from her victor's mindset.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
So
But
both will be sharing from their victor's mindset.
yeah, our story from a high point. Okay, so 31st of May, go to Woman of Courage Asia website.com.sg. Okay, and then click on the link 31st of May at 6:30. Join us first, for a bit of icebreaker, and stay on here. Stay on here. Reason why you can, my topics are my topic is are the facts. Facts aren't final.
Yes.
Okay,
Facts aren't final.
so
Right.
just
Yeah.
like you're
You're
whatever
made for
battlefield,
more.
you're
Right.
made for more. So whatever situation you're in is not final. Okay,
Yeah.
because you're made for more.
Right.
And
So
it's
if you cannot remember anything we say
meeting.
today, just remember you are made for more.
And
Okay.
if you need to find out more, click, on Class Living website, book a call, a coffee with Lilian, a clarity call with her. It's complimentary. Book a call with her and find out why you're made for more. Yeah.
All right. So I
On that
think
note,
that's Yeah, that's all we have for you today. And we look forward to seeing you again next Thursday. Watch our replay. Go to Voices of Courage Asia channel, YouTube channel. Go like and follow our channel, right?
Yep.
And as well as Class Living Facebook page.
Yep.
Yeah. And these recordings will also be uploaded into the podcast for those of you who prefer to be listening in, right? Yeah, there's also the podcast Voices of Courage Asia. Yeah, so
Okay.
that's all for you. We'll see you next
Next
Thursday.
week, same time, 12:30. If
Same
you join me
time.
at 12:30, I'll
Yes,
sing for you next week.
right.
Okay, bye, people.
Okay,
I just like.
bye,
Okay, bye
bye.
bye. See ya.